Ready?
She's awesome. Yeah. You ready to go?
Go.
Cool. Hey, it's John Vance. I'm stuck on the roof here at Peoria Nissan at 9151 West Bell Road to support the Nissan National 10 event. And just like the deals downstairs, it's getting pretty hot up here. I'm here today with Bob Hubbard, and he's the owner of Hubbard Family Swim Centers here in the Valley, where they have 3 locations. And we want to talk a little bit about programs for education and programs for safety for our youth here in the Valley that Bob and his company do a great job with. That really introduce kids to water and to various other activities. Bob, thanks for coming. Really appreciate it.
It's great. Well, you got a deal up here. This is great.
Yeah, everyone thinks I'm roughing it, but maybe not so much, huh? Not that bad. You were just telling me a little bit ago about some of the new studies that were introduced about infants, right, and their exposure to water. Can you kind of tell us about that?
Yeah, John, you know, one of the things today, in fact, Monday, the American Academy of Pediatrics came out with a new statement that says swim lessons are appropriate for children under the age of 4. We've been wrestling with them a little bit over the last couple of years, and now some research is coming out to support our position that it can have an impact on safety. Exposing the children to the water can be good for them. We really believe it teaches mom and dad some good skills around the pool by participating in a little infant toddler class or parent talk class. Or we have a lot of grandparents that do it. I was talking to one of your staff members downstairs who's down on the ground who said she brings her granddaughter to our swim school. So it can be multi-generational, and we get out there with the kids and have a good time.
You know, that's fantastic. We just obviously did a television interview with your granddaughter, who is in our rooftop pool here, and you know, she's such a cute girl and 6 months old, and to watch how she interacted in the water and playing with, you know, her various toys and whatnot was, I mean, truly amazing.
Well, one of the things we have fun with is just encouraging the parents to get in the tub. Let the children be in the tub, sit, play with their toys, learn how to balance in the water using their hands and things like that. And parents sometimes rush it all so much, or they're overly conscious about safety. Now, you always got to be watching them, but you know, you don't need. You'll see the video. Joanna, she's 6 months old. She can sit up for 10 or 15 minutes, play. The water supports her. She's making decisions about reaching. So mom pouring the water over her head, not reacting. All that translates later to a great swimming experience in the pool or in swim lessons.
I definitely saw that. I mean, she actually didn't like coming out of the pool that much.
We did have a little bit of a minor eruption, right?
Yeah, you promote the Safer 3 program. Can you kind of give us a rundown of the major components of it?
Yeah, we call it the Safer 3. Safer water, safer kids, safer response. Hey, I love swim lessons. I make a living teaching swimming. Number one thing you can do, lock your gate, secure your pool. Don't make it an attractive nuisance. Make sure your gate's locked. Make sure they close. Don't prop them open. That's the biggest issue we have in our community that across the nation. That breach barriers are 90-something% the cause. Number 2, safer kids. Teach them how to swim. Teach them appropriate behavior around the pool. And then safer response. Learn CPR. Have a phone by your pool when you're out there with the party. Pick a water watcher. Wear a water watcher tag. And as goofy as it sounds, research shows that's one of the best things you can do is you have everybody else think somebody else is watching. So you have a backyard barbecue going on. You know what? Take a couple of minutes. We even have ones where you take a bunch of noodles, rigatoni or something, put them on a string and says a water watcher. And just by the act of putting that on somebody's neck, they sit there and know that for 10 or 15 minutes that's their responsibility. And if they get distracted or have to go do something else, let them pass it on to the next person.
Well, that's a great idea. You know, I think your schools also promote some summertime activities for kids, right? And some summer camps. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, when we started our teaching swimming a couple of years ago, we had a bunch of little kids. We couldn't figure out what to do with them since my wife and I worked together, so we started a summer camp. Basketball, volleyball, soccer, swimming, field sports, archery. We actually let the 5-year-olds shoot the arrows. And we have 4 locations in the Valley. Multi-sport. Great counselors. Our counselors have so much energy, but I just think we're doing, I'm anti-homework, you know. I think the kids are doing so much academics that we need to balance their lives a little bit and get them off the couch, get them away from the malls, and if have an option, being them in a positive sports environment, we believe is really a good thing.
That's awesome. I mean, you guys are doing an awful lot in the community here, and
we know your
throughout
name.
the valley.
We have our swim school right down the street on 84th and Thunderbird here, and we know your name. We know your name in the community and what your company does. So we appreciate that too. Good luck. Hope you're not up here too long.
Me too, for sure. So we want to thank Bob Hubbard from Hubbard's Family Swim Center for coming up, taking the time out of your day, talking to us about some great safety things, right, for our kids, and not just safety things, also things to keep our kids busy. I think that's a great point during the summer months. So thanks. Come stop by, see us at 9151 West Bell Road, where we're stuck on the roof. You can also see us live on our 24/7 live feed on stuckontheroof.com. Thanks very much, Bob.
All right, good job.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for the invitation.
You bet.